this is one of the most common misconceptions about martial arts and fighting in general. And look, I know it's well-meaning to say, oh, it's not about the art, all arts are equal, but it's just absolutely not true. Because depending on your art, it offers you first different quality of movement. There are arts that have subpar biomechanical movements. Second, there are arts that have different training methods. So a part of judo is that you do shiai, that you do randori. And in some arts, they do not have that. And if you add sparring to, let's say, aikido, then you are changing it. Because aikido is a set system, or Sensei Ueshiba decided what aikido is. And if you change that, then that's not real aikido anymore, and it already shows how flawed it is. So, and thirdly, what art and how you train it. If it would have no influence at all, then that would ultimately mean that we could abandon martial arts altogether. Because it wouldn't make any difference, right? If the art doesn't make any difference, you can abandon it. So it's a bit like saying it doesn't matter what car you drive in a race. That's foolish. Because of course a professional race car driver will know how to drive the car much better. But it will clearly make a difference what car he drives, and it clearly makes a difference what style you train. 100%. Like some styles like boxing is very reduced in what it offers you. It offers you punching, but it offers you no understanding or defense against kicking or wrestling attacks. And that is a limitation that boxing has, no matter how you train it. If you train wrestling, then it's not boxing anymore. And on the other hand, wrestling has the limitations that you do not learn how to deal with strikes at all. And that's a limitation that wrestling has. And MMA has none of those limitations. It teaches you everything about hand-to-hand combat, but is very limited when it comes to dealing with an attack with a stick or a knife, of which Krav Maga or other styles would teach you. So it is very much about the style that you train. It has a huge influence on how strong of a fighter you will become and what kind of attacks you will be able to handle with what level of proficiency. Style matters.